Did you see Amy Winehouse in the paper this week? My God, she looks like a campaign poster for neglected horses. Anne Widdecombe says that she's a virgin for religious reasons. The reason being that God made her incredibly ugly. Nothing like John Prescott. John Prescott, you're talking about a guy who's so fat he can't wear a belt and a tie on the same day.
Or he'll turn into sausages.
He's worried about the credit crunch. I like the new advert for the Halifax. It's just Howard hanging himself in a bathroom. It's a bit sick us getting worried, isn't it, when there's people in the world starving? I mean, things are going to have to get pretty bad before we can't afford to shop at Lidl. I once sent my entire weekly shop at Lidl in exchange for an amulet made from cat's teeth. Saw Gordon Brown talking about it all last night. Gordon Brown looks terrible, doesn't he? He looks like a sad face that somebody's drawn onto their scrotum. Alistair Darling, I don't trust either. I don't trust anyone whose hair and eyebrows don't match. I keep wondering what his pubes look like. I wouldn't be surprised if he opened his flies and it was a big bunch of daffodils. He looks tired as well, doesn't he? But then he does have to commute in every day from Tracy Island. He's looking forward to the Olympics in London? That's a fairly firm no. A low zombie groan. No. I think it's good they're holding the Olympics in the East End of London. It means the athletes will have to use extra skill to work out which of the gunshots they heard was the starting pistol. Glasgow, of course, has got the Commonwealth Games. Be good to finally see an international athletics event where the crowd fail a drugs test. I'm looking forward to our opening ceremony, seeing them lighting that torch from a smouldering Ford Focus. You want to see more drugs in sport? I want to see a lot more drugs in sport, man. Do you want to see someone running the 100 metres in 9.78 seconds? Or do you want to see them running it in 3 seconds? I don't want to see Dwayne Chambers running on steroids. I want to see him running with the legs of a kangaroo and the heart of a leopard. I want to see him run so fast that halfway through the race he disappears like the car from Back to the Future. Reappears at the finish line as an old man, shouts "Beware China," and then crumbles into dust. Usain Bolt won that race in 9.69 seconds. I can't do anything in that time. It took me 10 seconds to watch him do that. He won that race slowing down. How galling is that for the other runners? The only way it could have been worse would have been if he'd stopped before the finish line, got his camera phone out and gone, "Hurry up, guys, I'm trying to get us all in this one." I've got kids now. I've got a wee boy. He's just turned 1. Starting to get a bit sick of him, to be honest. I went to the birth and it really did bring home that whole wonder, I suppose, miracle that is contraception. Watching a birth is like watching the deleted scenes from Platoon. Do you know a brilliant thing with kids is sometimes you're just in that kid mode and you don't even have them with you and you'll just say things that have never been said in human history. I went to the supermarket recently. I didn't have the kids with me, but I was in that mode. I picked up the cheese and went, "Hello, Mr. Cheese." And this guy beside me got really angry because he thought I was talking to him. And I had to turn to this guy and go, "I wasn't talking to you, pal. I was talking to the cheese."